What up, YouTube Digital? A couple weeks ago, I did a blog TV with Burrs, and we kind of got into security and stuff like that because, ways of fortifying, shit like that, keep bad people away. And I've done a lot of that, sold security systems, installed them, help people figure out, easy ways to fortify their homes, especially while they're building new ones. Steel frame doors, shit like that. Lamb Dog did a blog TV with Catherine Burrs the other night, and they were talking about damn it, I'm having a brain fart. De-escalation of a situation, and they're talking about, a home type of situation. And then he did a video about fight fire with fire. And I'm gonna take the WRL aspect out of it because I got better things to do. And you just go with normal, what could happen tonight type situation. And what could happen tonight would be several things, from a burglary to a home invasion, attempted rape, whatever. Somebody bad trying to get into my property to do something bad. And I am all for de-escalating a situation before that situation gets out of hand. I've pulled a shotgun on somebody. It did not make me feel great. It actually scared the shit out of me, because at any second you have that person's life literally in your fucking hands. And there are so many fucking things going through your damn head that it was even hard to concentrate on what that person was doing. So it's not something you should just take lightly, and just, too many YouTubers on here talking about, oh man, if somebody comes to my house, I'll blow his brains all over the wall. First off, are you gonna clean that shit up afterwards? I've done that before. It's not fun. The smell of fucking blood and brain matter is not great. Other things is, before you go and decide about shooting people, you should really take a look at, one, your weapon. You should know that weapon forward, backwards, side to side. Every bullet that comes out has your name on it. It has your potential sentence on it. So if that bullet doesn't do exactly what you want it to do, you could be fucked. The other thing you need to look at are your local sheriff. How is he going to react if he gets woken up in the middle of the night to come down and he done shot 2 people? Now in Texas, they probably have a barbecue. But in California, especially in areas like San Francisco, they're going to probably start breaking out the ass probe. And then you need to know how the DA is going to react. I mean, besides the laws in your area, because not everywhere you can just shoot. Texas has got that castle law. I've heard, so many versions of it. I have not read the actual castle law, but, it sounds pretty open and shut. But in other areas, you don't have that. So you can't just shoot somebody because they came in your door. What if they were just drunk and they didn't even have a weapon? My father-in-law had a guy come in because they lived in a college area of town. Had some guy come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he hit the door just right and everything else and popped it open. And he was stumbling around and, going in and out. And, didn't deserve to die. He never charged him, never, tried to kill him, or he passed out. Father-in-law didn't even call the cops. He just got him some coffee, got him to wake up, and sent him on his way. Because the guy didn't, he was just stupid. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video or not. I pulled a gun on somebody. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not anything other than fucking scary as all get out. So, don't do that. Not unless you have to. But I like Lambdog's talking about de-escalating the situation. And also, Mega Guevara was kind of going over the same type of thing. And yeah, you don't want to do something unless you have to. It's the last thing you want to do. But I'm in the mode that I like to take care of things before they happen. I like to be proactive on de-escalation. And there's several different ways that you can do it. I mean, from alarms, but even going out and putting a sign out in your front yard is saying that you have an alarm. And I would make a custom one and put that it's monitored by blah blah blah, make up some fucking fancy Fort Knox, Fortress Security, whatever, and put like a local number that's bullshit, if you don't have one. But you can buy a security system cheap now. It's not that expensive. Cameras everybody should have. And a DVR. There's other things you can do. Fortifying your front door. Doing not only a metal door, but a metal jam. Making sure your windows are double locked. Doing all these things going around and making sure that you at least have one set of motions on every wall. Shit like that deters normal crooks. A regular criminal doesn't want to deal with all that bullshit unless he knows there's something in there. That's the difference between a regular burglar and an art thief. A regular burglar is not, he doesn't know how to get around all the security bullshit, and he doesn't want to deal with it. So if somebody gets past all that crap and gets inside, now you got a couple edges up on him, because one, you've already know he done broke your perimeter. You're already preparing while he's walking around trying to figure out how to get the fuck in. You're doing things, preparing yourself, calling 911, getting those people on the way. You should leave it on speakerphone, or at least leave it off the hook. Say, I got somebody coming in north side, south side. I have one weapon. This is what I'm wearing. Let them come. And if they say, well, no, stay here on the phone, say, no, I want to gather my family and put them in a room. And, fuck them if they want to go any further. The other thing you can have is a dog, and a real dog. Not some fucking piece of shit. I mean, a dog that can actually do something. And even if you want to go and buy a dog, you can buy a Century dog or a canine dog pretty cheap nowadays. $5,000. My next one will be fully canine, from overseas, and it'll cost me $5,000 for a boxer. Plus, you'll be, AKC, all that other bullshit. But you can do all these things that de-escalate the situation before it even happens. And I like to be proactive, try to do as much as I can before I have to. And I'm this way driving around. I should do a video on that. But there's so much to think about when you buy a weapon to use it for self-defense. I was stupid before, and I could have got myself in some serious fucking shit for what I did. And it wasn't that time. There was another time too where I kind of followed somebody around with. Never mind. I'm not going to go into that. So, yeah. Don't sit here on YouTube and acting like it's some fucking badass whatever. It's not something you want to do. Everybody out there can help prevent it as much as they possibly can, and that's the key for both law and your mental fucking health afterwards. Is you tried everything you could to make it not happen. So, that's my 2 cents about it. And I think more people should pay attention. And it's something. It's one of the, these are. This is one of the things I wouldn't even joke about, in case something happened later on and a DA started probing your ass. So, my 2 cents. Peace.